Hello and welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how did I install my diesel heater, where did I put the inlet and outlet of the hot air, how did I install the switch and the circuit breaker for my heater, how did I install the new wiring for the heater, where did I put the diesel tank, where did I put the fuel filter and fuel pump, how did I make my custom made skin fitting for the exhaust, how did I make some of the small adjustments and improvements, like the gas sensor which sends the information to my server, how I almost burned my bolt running the heater.
Oh shit, I can see that.
I had a small accident and I ran my boat on the ground. Probably I'll make a separate video about it, so I needed to stay in Malta and repair it.
So it is winter here in Malta, and it's not that warm here. Actually, the temperature next week should drop below 10 degrees, so that's why I decided to install a diesel heater in my boat. And I had some problems figuring out where to install it. I thought first to install it somewhere here in the main cabin. The problem is that over here I got the compressor for the fridge, so I don't want to install the heater next to the compressor for the fridge. In here I got the batteries, so I cannot put it in here. So the only option would be to put it in the stern cabin, in the aft cabin. And also this is a good idea just because this is where I'm sleeping. So I had actually a couple of options. First, my idea was to put it here below the bed, but there is the water tank over here, and also I would need to drill the hole through the bulkhead which is over there, so I really don't want to drill through the bulkhead. Let's go a little bit farther. Over here seems to be perfect spot for it. So once you remove this, it's a plenty of space over here. And then I found out that actually up there I have a perfect spot for it. I already removed the cover which is over here, and look at that, there is plenty of space here. And because as you can see, the heater will be right where I'm sleeping. I'm really afraid of the CO2 and CO, so the gases which could basically kill you if something will be wrong with the heater. So that's why I got here one of the sensors for CO2. I'm going to do also the other one. This is the sensor. This sensor senses CO2 and CO. That's the thermometer, and this is infrared thermometer, so whenever the temperature goes up, it will just switch off the heater, and if the amount of CO2 and CO will increase, the heater will be just switched off. So I'll squeeze my sensor to this box, and here's the voltage controller. So now I'm going to solder it. Right, that looks really good. So I'm going right now to adjust the electricity given by the power supply. So this little device will change the voltage coming from the battery. This is positive, this is negative, so we should just get the reading here. Yes, okay. So as you can see, that's the reading that we have. We need a clear 5 volts. Okay, now. Alright, 502. I finished the project of my little sensor. This is how does it look like. That's the small box. Here's the gas sensor. This is the temperature sensor, and it sends the message to the server, and that's the information from the servers. Let's get in there. So I need to input the fitting somewhere here. So I needed to cut off the glue over here, because this is the gas hose. I don't want the gas hose over here. I just want to move it a little bit here. So I'll put the skin fitting over here. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do that. Let's see. In the meantime, I had some discoveries about the wiring, the engine wiring. I'm pretty sure that's not the way it should look like. So, you know, I mean these beautiful ropes. Ropes are okay on the cockpit, but not here. So I am here in Malta, and because I wasn't able to buy a proper skin fitting for my diesel heater exhaust system, then out of this original exhaust hose or exhaust pipe, I'm gonna make one skin fitting together with the exhaust hose. So what I'm going to do, I'm gonna use this regular skin fitting. I'm gonna just put this hose inside of the skin fitting. Inside here, I'm going to put the fiberglass, and I'm gonna seal it with the sealant for exhaust system. So there was this plate provided together with the heater, the mounting plate, and I'm gonna mount this plate on the plywood. That's marine grade plywood, and you know, in order to mount everything, I need to drill the circles like this with the saw. So I marked here the points where I should exactly drill the hole. I'm not sure if it's good. I'm pretty sure it will work. So this is how will it look like. I think I'm satisfied about the result. I still need to sand it and drill the holes here for the mounting, just here. I put one layer of the fiberglass just between the mounting and the plywood. So here is our hose with the exhaust. It goes here, goes up, and goes to the heater. The heater is still not fitted perfectly. I need an isolation, and I'm going to do that from the fiberglass and from the duct tape. So I will just unpack this duct tape. This is how we made our isolation kind of scarf. So now I'm gonna drill the holes for the mounting. So I needed a separate circuit breaker for my heater, and I don't have any more breakers here nor the switches, so I could buy another kind of panel, or I could just use the space from the stereo which I had over here. I 3D printed this mounting, and the breaker is down here, and here is the switch for it. So I'll have I could choose if I will use the 24 volts or 12 volts battery. And also, like, this body will go out from here definitely, and as I will move forward with the projects, I'll put like another breakers and other switches over here, so it will be covered. It won't look like that bad. So this is the switch for the heating, and this is the circuit breaker. So for now it is going to be fine, and in the nearest future I will just make an order over here, because it can be like this. Good. So the last thing that I need to do, I need to connect the negative to the bus, and we're done. So I put the wires and the hose for for the fuel up here. I put it in the separate hose, so it won't get damage somewhere there. And now we're gonna mount the fuel pump.
You can see the fuel pump in the top. A lot of people complaining that this pump is really noisy, so I use the foam from the packaging to isolate the noise from the pump, and the result is really good.
Alright, so now we will be drilling the hole in the tank. We should drill the hole in the tank over here. From inside we should put here the outlet, and then to fit it. Alright. There we go. So originally, to mount the tank, they gave something like this, but I guess this one will be much better. I like them more. They are longer. So the fuel will be just here. That's how does it look like from the front side, from the back. Alright, so I got the manual here, and we've got to start up. The system. So first I'm going to press this button, and yep, something just switched on. So now we need to switch on the manual pump. Some difficulties finding out how to start it up. First we need to prime the pump, so you do it by pressing the up and down button at once, and just hold it as long as the fuel wouldn't come. Alright, so now we may switch on the... Alright, something starts to happen. Okay, it's blowing a little bit. Oh shit, I can see that. Yeah. I guess my isolation is just really shitty. Yeah. I would need to get rid of my isolation.
Unfortunately, my skin fitting and my isolation started to burn, so I needed to order a new one. What you see now is the installation of my skin fitting, which I needed to do from the outside.
And here is my new through hole. Looks great. Alright, so I mounted everything. Let's see how does it look like. Well, that's the isolation or insulation that will keep the heat of the exhaust pipe inside, so I'm not afraid of running it right now. But let's see what's going on. So we got our panel over here, and we should just press it and hold it. I will set it for H1. Okay, the pump started to pump. I hope it low down in a moment. It blows nicely. The isolation is really not hot. It starts to be smelly a little bit. It smells like plastic. I hope nothing will break here. I guess it's slowing down. Okay, I guess I'll leave it like this for a moment. It's not that noisy. Okay, nothing's burning here. So I guess I got the heating. Woohoo! After 12 hours of making tests, my sensor stopped working, not sure why, and now I'm going to switch off the heater because it's still working. Let's see. That was the first night with very, very warm ambient temperature. Yeah, the pump stopped working,
and it's cooling off.
So I made a little dashboard here, a kind of website which connects to my server and takes the data online and updates this dashboard every time a new data is coming from the sensor from the heater room. So as you can see over here, I shut down the heater, and immediately that's the temperature of the isolation of the exhaust hose. So as you can see, immediately this drops down, and this is the ambient temperature. So this is the temperature of the room where is of the storage for the diesel heater. And as you can see, it also dropped a little bit. And as you can see over here, the level of the gases, so mainly the CO2 and CO, it hasn't changed since I switched off the heater, which is good, which means that the heater doesn't emit any gases, any toxic gases to the environment, because even if I switched off, the level of the gases is actually the same. So very good.
Thank you very much for watching. If you like that, please hit the like button and subscribe for the new videos.